Hello all, I'm Mike Logan from AskMikeTheCounselor2.com. Welcome to day 6 of the Brain Fitness program. This is the 6th exercise that Michael Merzenich and the Posit Science people have put into their Brain Fitness program for auditory training. Now there is another one called Insight for visual training. Well, what we're doing here is utilizing sounds to impact all of the neurons in the auditory circuit, make sure they're all firing together. This is a good program for the senior citizens, boomers and senior citizens. There's actually brand new research out about the Posit Science program. It hasn't even been published yet, which indicates that attention and working memory can be very readily enhanced in the senior brain, so we can continue to function very viably. All right, let me turn this a little bit towards the computer, and hopefully what you can see here is just the lead up to the storyteller exercise. All right, the challenge in storyteller is to group segments together so you have to listen to and remember more information. So it's going to be auditory. They're going to tell me a story and then ask me questions about it. And believe me, the questions are sometimes about details that are rather seemingly insignificant in the story. All right, here's the feedback part. Each section in the meter represents one story segment. The part with the arrows is the section you're working on. Move up to the next segment by turning the middle arrow green. If you could also turn the arrow with the plus sign green, another segment will be added to your string from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, or 3 to 4. The number of questions will go up too. Okay, let's go ahead and finish the obstacle course by completing the next 5 segments and move on to a new story. Here, we're going to start the exercise. Okay.
At the end of the afternoon, certificates were handed out to 8 of the 10 students. Rita fished a roll of tape from her purse and mounted hers to the inside of her back windshield, with every intention, she said, of backing into the driveway when she got home so her family could see it from the dining room table. Marco tucked his in his notebook. He waved to Rita as she got in her car and started walking toward his bus stop. Suddenly, he heard an unmistakable scraping sound and turned around just in time to see the cobalt blue paint peeling off the back right fender and Rita's face turn about 3 shades whiter.
Okay, so you get a sense of the way the story is played out. It's very realistic. Actually, Rita is a senior citizen at a remedial driving program. She had an accident and her family is saying you're too old to drive, and she's suspicious that they actually
It would be a
to
good
take her
idea
car.
to finish today's session. If you want
Okay,
to
and
do
the
that,
program is
click
saying
the button that says return to
finish today's program. Okay, so it goes on through a segment of the story, and then I have to answer questions about the details. Now, if I'm a daydreaming kind of person, I'm going to miss some questions, and it's going to make me go through it again. But this is the 6th session of the Brain Fitness program, working with the auditory system in senior brains. They're good for all brains, actually. So thank you very much. Mike Logan, AskMikeTheCounselor2.com.